I'm Dr. Bynum. I've been involved in boxing since 1968, 69, continuously, amateur and professional. I went to Howard University Medical School, graduated in 1962. A doctor on our medical staff at Bethany Hospital on the west side of Chicago was the physician for the Golden Gloves, and he was short of physicians. And actually, the first fight that I worked at was the finals of the Chicago Golden Gloves. During those early days, we had fights at the Chicago Stadium and the Armory on the west side, um, various different places. There were some fights I had where the favorite would be fighting let's say, unknown fighter, winning the fight decisively, and would get hit with it unexpectedly and knocked out. So those were some of the major. All of them were my favorites. Leroy Murphy was one of them. I've been doing the national tournament for the past 30 years, and somehow I'm listed as the chief physician for the National Golden Gloves. I've seen all the fighters that come out of Chicago because even though I am the national physician, I'm also the representative from Chicago who has seen all the fighters from Chicago. So I've seen all of them, plus some other guys who became champion in their own right. Outside of boxing, I have two children. My daughter is a psychology major. She's currently working at National Institute of Health. My son, unfortunately, is special. He's mentally retarded. So he's in an assisted living facility with St. Coletta's. At that time, there were a lot of lacerations, and often we had to stitch him during the time when the fights were going on. Since then, I've seen a lot of changes that have made boxing, amateur boxing, safer. I can't take all the credit for it, but in Chicago boxing, there have been no serious fatalities in the whole years I've been there. Mainly maybe because of the standing 8 count that they're giving now in amateur boxing. The referee will observe a fighter receiving a hard punch, and it's stopped, and they give them a chance to recover. So I haven't seen any serious injuries in Chicago boxing, nor on the amateur or on the national level. Yes, yes. For one thing, we're very close to the referees, and they're close to us. And sometimes, although I may not actually stop them myself, I will signal the referee, and he will stop it. Often, I will go in between rounds and talk to the fighter and his trainers and advise them that if they don't participate more, I'm going to order them to stop the fight. It's a wonderful opportunity to be useful, to be a part of a sport that I'm very much in favor of.